I'm Ashley.
Isaiah.
Oliver. Christian.
And we are presenting on what affects McDonald's quarterly revenues. So this is where I got my information for the McDonald's locations. In the United States, there are 14,150 locations. McDonald's revenues come from 31.5% of their revenues come from concentrated in the United States. Most of their stores are concentrated where there are the most people in the United States, and then the most stores that they have are in places like Louisiana and Kansas. In Japan, there are 2,975 stores. Japan was the first marketplace in Asia that they hit, and that is where there are the second most stores in the world. Third on the list is China with 2,200 stores. They came to China 20 years after they hit Japan because China didn't want to open their doors to commercial restaurants like McDonald's. But after they saw how well they were doing in places like Japan, they decided to open up their doors and let McDonald's come in. The United Kingdom is 7th on the list for the most locations, and they have over 1,000 stores in the United Kingdom.
All right, so now we have Yum. It's a parent company for KFC, Taco Bell, and Pizza Hut. It actually has 48,000 stores worldwide in 140 countries. Starting off in the United States, there's 18,051 stores. This includes KFC, Pizza Hut, Taco Bell, which is 4,109, 6,446, 7,496, and then moving on to China, we have 7,686 stores. Those include KFC, Pizza Hut, and Taco Bell. Taco Bell has 3. Pizza Hut has 2,195. KFC has 5,488. And then moving on to the United Kingdom, we have 1,585 stores. KFC has 847. Pizza Hut has 679, and Taco Bell has 17.
And so what we wanted to see, we took quarterly revenues from McDonald's from 2011 Q1 to 2018 Q4, all in billions. And we wanted to put those up on against 5 separate variables and see their effect, or if there's any effect at all. So there's a percentage change in GDP for US, European Union, China, unemployment rate in the US, and then the Yum quarterly revenues in billions. Then we used Excel to make a table of these data points, and then to eventually run a regression analysis of these. And then the regression analysis came up with a multiple R value of 0.86, meaning that these values have an averaged out positive correlation to McDonald's revenues, where a negative multiple R value approaching -1 would have a negative correlation, and then multiple R value of 0 would have no correlation at all. And then we found the 2 variables, 2 independent variables that had the most effect on the dependent variable was US quarterly unemployment rate and Yum quarterly revenue. And you can see by their low P values highlighted.
So here, using the coefficients and intercepts from our independent variables, we can use these linear regression equations and y equals bx plus a to determine the quantifiable effect of the McDonald's revenue by Yum's revenue and US unemployment rates. Here we have the unemployment rate of 2%, increases to 5% here in the US. These numbers are in billions here, and it changes from 4.6 to 5.1. That's a 0.5 billion increase. We have the explanation on the next slide here. If you'll go there real quick, Oliver. This can be attributed to just the increase in unemployment, which people are now spending money on lower quality foods, and McDonald's leads that industry, so therefore they will be going to McDonald's to get their food. So back to the last slide here, we have the revenue by Yum at $500,000, and then it increases to 2.5 billion, sorry, half a billion, and then it increases to 2.5 billion. It jumps 0.7 billion here, but that can be attributed to just the industry as a whole of fast food being an increased market due to unemployment because people have less money to spend on things such as food. So McDonald's, the correlation there, McDonald's is going to make more money as the fast food industry makes more money because of unemployment.
And that is our presentation.